I did a video on ranking US beers available in the UK, and it went mad. 80,000 views and 2,000 comments telling me I did them a disservice. So I did a follow-up on a craft beer video, and today we've got 8 more. Please, no more asking where Shiner Bock and Yuling is. I can't get them in the UK. I'm not judging these as a beer geek or a beer taster. I am neither. I am literally a pub landlord in the UK. First up, we have Hero IPA. This is from Revolution Brew. It's a West Coast Hero IPA. Good vibes, pouring, drip, bright and dank. It's 8%, so we're starting off normal. The issue I have is it was filled over a year ago. So this is a conversation I've had with lots of people online. Is I get craft beer here, but this is over a year old. So how on earth is this going to be fresh? So let's get open and see what we get. So again, West Coast should be nice and clear, not hazy like an East Coast IPA. This does have a slight haze to it. Proudly brewed only in Chicago. Let's give it a smell, give it a taste. Should be piney and resiny. Okay, it's got resiny, not much on the smell. Really quite resiny. So this is Revolution Brew, West Coast Hero. A dipper to start with. Next up, we've got one that I got recommended quite a few times. And yes, I realize I've got 2 Sierra Nevadas. I do like Sierra Nevada. This is their Torpedo Extra IPA. I've not had this one before. This is 7.2. Taste explosive, pop flavor with tornadoes, intense notes of citrus, tropical fruit, and pale. Launch this iconic IPA. Hold tight. Let's get the Sierra Nevada Torpedo apron. Are we going to get a similar color to that one? Yes, we are. That's a lovely golden copper rusty kind of color. Lovely head. Again, not a great deal on the smell. Maybe my nose is gone today, so cheers. Do you know what? They're very, very similar. This one, I think, fresh, a couple of weeks old, would be outrageous, but that's 15 months since it was canned, so drink fresh is what most of these places say. So that was the West Coast. That packs with flavour. That is also dangerous. So what strong did I say it was? 7.2. We've got another one from Sierra Nevada. This one is called Otra Vez. I'm sure any Spanish or Mexican speaking people will correct my pronunciation. And I believe this is lime and blue agave. So I know agave from tequila. I am a tequila fan, a sipping tequila fan, not the cheap neck and stuff. This is 4.9 by volume. I'm hoping this one will be a bit of a palate cleanser after these two, but I'm not really sure what to expect. It's quite a light colour, almost like a light golden lager. Let's give it a quick sniff. Yep, lime. In the UK, it smells like the old lollipops did. Popsicles, I think you call them. That's lovely. That's almost got a soft sourness to it. That's really, really nice. It's nearly 30 degrees. What's that? 90 Fahrenheit here today. That will be perfect. Sat in my back garden. So that was Sierra Nevada Otra Vez. Next up, we've got one of my favourite brewers. This is Other Half, I believe, from New York. This is Green City All Stars, double dry hopped Imperial. There we go. Let's just have a look if I can find the ABV. Yep, so this is from Brooklyn, New York. Was looking at flights to New York this week because I keep getting told to come to the States. This got Citra, Eldorado, Galaxy, and Nelson Savin, and it's 8%. Let's get it in the glass. We had Other Half in the last video, the dipper, and I really, really liked it. I used to really like West Coast. I think I'm literally in the right mood, but I do love a thick, hazy IPA. Now look at that. That, again, very much thick, silky. Can't see through that. That's got bags of smell. Let's give it a chin. Just so easy to drink. You think from the smell it's going to grab you by the neck, and it doesn't. It's so smooth. It's so silky. The mouthfeel is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, that one cost me over £9. So I think that's about nearly $11, $12 for a can. Next up, we've got Apple Cider Donut Silhouette from Hudson Valley. They're from New York as well. I don't think I've had a Hudson Valley before. Sour IPA with New York State apples and cinnamon. And the ABV is 5. So let's get it open. Hudson Valley. So we've got a sour IPA, apples and cinnamon. Could this be apple pie? Really, really thick. That's even danker or even darker than the other half. Let's give it a smell and see what we get. Lots and lots of cinnamon. So New York looks like a good place for me to go visit. Try them at these brewers or tap rooms. Fresh as can be. So if you know any New York places I should visit, possibly this year, drop in the comments. Otherwise, let's give this one a chin chin. Oh, that's proper sour. Oh, that's a proper sour. Yeah, it's like apple pie. I'm not sure if I could drink a can of it, but it is pretty darn good. It's quite thick and gooey for a beer, for a sour. But as you can see from the face, it did go sour, whereas most kind of sweeten off, and I expected the apples to sweeten away. The apples are quite tart. Next up, we've got 4-point IPA, 6.6. So this is Trillium from Boston, Massachusetts. I've had other half before, and I've had Trillium, the Glasgow IPA, not quite a dipper yet. Sport point. Again, similar in colours. So these three, that's a bit different to this one. That's a bit more bitter. Let's have a look at this one. So this one was packed on the 1st of April. So this one is 9 weeks old. There we go. That's almost fresh. When you consider it's probably taken a week or two on a boat across and sat in a warehouse somewhere. So this has been Trillium. A little bit lighter than the other two. And it's lighter on taste. It doesn't have the silky mouthfeel of these two. But it does have kind of quite a punchy kick to it. A lot of you guys in the comments have been saying that the IPAs in the States would, I think someone said, tear the hair off my back, which they really haven't. So now we're getting into the wonderful world of Imperial Stouts. This one is called Black Metal Imperial Stout Jester King. This one is 12%. 12%. It's midday on a Friday afternoon in England. It's 30 degrees outside, and I'm about to drink an Imperial Stout. Brewed and packed in Austin, Texas. And that's about all it says. So there's only one thing to do and get it. I don't have any of these glasses at home, so we've got one glass. Look how dark that is. It should be called Motoron. I don't know anything else. Look at that head. That's creamy as anything. Well, that is one heck of a strong cup of coffee. Very, very coffee. Let's give it a quick. Boom. There it is. Very, very samey. Very samey. Next step up. But I get some of the comments. Your country's a lot hotter than ours, and we get hot for about 3 weeks, and that's it. But this, on a cold, wet day, sat in my pub next to a roaring fire, is absolutely fantastic. That's outrageous, but 12%. a big can. Most of these cost me between £5 and £10. So this was a quite expensive video to make. But I keep getting recommended ones, especially from Wisconsin and especially from Chicago, where people are saying, you really need to get this, you need to try this. And then they go, oh, it's not available out of state. So it makes it difficult. So next up, and this one intrigued me. I say intrigued me because at the pub I sell over 20 Belgian bottle beers. From Trappist beers to Abbey beers to fruit beers. So this got me when it says Allagash. We've had Allagash before on the channel. Belgian-style golden ale, aged in bourbon barrels. Now that intrigues me again. Brewed and bottled in Portland, Maine. This one is 10.2% barrel aged golden classic. Aging our award-winning golden ale in bourbon barrel. Layers it with subtle notes of vanilla, caramel, and oak. We shall see. Let's get this one. So we've got a nice off-gold haze. A lovely head on it. Let's give it a quick smell. Okay. It's subtle hints of yeast. There is almost kind of like an apple sweetness to it. Where's the apple crumbles? Okay, well that one's hits you on the head with cinnamon and apple. This one's quite subtle. A Belgian-style beer versus apple cinnamon donut. Yeah, one's definitely more subtle. Right, chin chin. And that is really subtle. It's not got that yeasty bite of a Belgian beer, but it's got a subtle finish to it. Again, it's 10.2%. That is absolutely outrageous. If I didn't say at the beginning, I'll say no, this isn't a ranking video. I don't think you can rank these beers on what's on show because of I went for different styles from the two West Coasts to the lime and agave to the donut, which I didn't know was a sour. I bought it based on the name. Got told I hadn't done justice to Stouts, which was fair enough. I only did non-alcoholic one. But yeah, I am just a pub landlord in England, tasting my way for American beers. What would I sell at my pub? What would I drink personally? I drink most of these. I already stock Sierra Nevada, the Pale Ale, and the Cali IPA on draft in my pub. I think the Cali's pouring at the minute. I've had other half and Trillium before. Revolution, I think we had before in the last video. So yeah, I like them. Please tell us what you'd like me to try. Take into consideration that I can't get very much of what you recommend. My ranking video having nearly 8,000 views and 85% of them are from the US, which blows my mind. So thank you. My name has been James. I run the Old Cross Tavern, a small cask ale pub in England. So if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and why not watch this video here? And you can see me ranking 9 of your macro beers, so you can have a go at me on those. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.